Hello, everyone. We deal with another defeat through betrayal, but more importantly, my football team won today. So, hey! Priorities in life, right? But onto the rock stuff. So, when we last spoke, I've streamed a bit since then, but assuming you haven't watched the stream, we were doing really well in Kingsland. We were holding back 58 3v1. Well, sort of 2v1. 60 weren't doing much. Bizarrely enough, they weren't doing much as they joined forces with their old adversary at the end. I will say that it was, I don't blame them, like 58 had said, come on guys, we'll go 1v3. They realised 1v3 wasn't going their way. They probably still would have won. It was just taking a lot of time and a lot of losses. So they decided to re-ally with 60. So whether you call that a betrayal for the purpose of a title, or whether you just say, well, that's just what happens. Turns out we lost Kingsland's, those 2,000 gems and those 50 Charlemagne heads. Rip. I've been at the football all day. There is some fighting going on now against 60 who are trying to encroach into what is... Oh, God, they really are encroaching into our zone. Let's have a look. Everyone's here fighting. I've just got back from Wolves 2, Tottenham 1. 2 last-minute goals. Chef's kiss. Still struggling with the anti-vaping, but I'm continuing. I'm continuing, so I'm just aggressive and angry. I'll go and fight after I've done some more gem farming. Today's gem farming, I was doing it in the stands. I've probably got about 1,000 gems. Anyway, so we lost Kingsland. Not too big a deal because the rewards aren't that great, but this zone I'm going to go and help and make sure we're going to see, hope we don't lose it. So what exactly is happening? So it looks like a pretty hard-scale fight between 59 and 60 now. Ooh. They're burning this flag. Okay, at least everyone's online fighting. I was a little disappointed yesterday, or the day before, when I know we were never realistically going to win Kingsland against 58 plus ally, but I didn't feel we had enough players online. I did about 3 hours. I'm at almost 30 mil kill points. Certainly nothing exciting, but my resources are shot to shit. So I'll heal, I'll go back, I stop spamming rallies, I agree. The same guy's trying to rally their flag with Lohar several times. It's a no-go. Anyway, a bit disappointed by how it went, but at the same time, I've won so many and lost so many KVKs that now it's all about the enjoyment. I really enjoyed the massive day of fighting we had. It was a really good KVK1 fighting day. And more importantly than anything else, it's kind of like in the office, like, I've got some bad news. There will be redundancies. You have lost the KVK. Some of you will lose your job. But on the positive side, I've been promoted. I've got myself to VIP 12. This time we're going to do it carefully. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Okay, so that is maximum VIP use for me today. Last time I went hell for leather and used everything. Idiot. So I get some of these things. 13 gold heads, another 13 to come tomorrow. Don't think that means I can get YSG up yet. Oh, maybe because Kerouac ends tonight or tomorrow. No, it doesn't end tonight. Okay, so we can't get YSG up yet. How close are we? Ooh, he's 1 off, right? No, 2 off. So tomorrow we will get YSG to the next skill level. Also means I can open some of these lovely gold keys. We know how good they are. Any second now we'll get the Thutmose. Yeah, Jonah Box better than I thought. Any second now. Kind of shit Thutmose. Alright, well, less said about that, the better. But we did get ourselves some lovely 13 gold heads, 13 more tomorrow. We shall go and join the fight shortly. But I wanted to give more of an overview of everything in KVK, so we can see as it brings to a close, and talk about what this account's going to do afterwards. So as you see, we're definitely going to lose Kingsland here. Sadly, our allies were cut off by 58 when the alliance with 60 was reinstated. Whether or not you agree with betraying people in Rock, I will say that... Ooh, let's watch this. I will say it's not... I don't know, people get hung up on it a little bit. Ooh. The old El Cid defending against Minamoto is not going to go too well for us, sadly. But we'll see. So whether or not you agree too much with the notion of betrayal, it's something that happens. I'm actually quite invested in this now. Oh, it's a painful hit there to the rallying guys, but they've got plenty of reinforcements. I imagine they'll take it. Sorry, I'm too far away to help. Too irrelevant for this power to do anything. So we've lost the King's Land. Whether or not we hold Zone 6 depends on today, so there's going to be a lot of fighting for that. There's going to be a lot of resources used as well. I'm beginning to think what I'm going to do with this account after KVK1. So I like it here. I like it in 3259. People are good. Obviously, it's got some problems. Every kingdom does, but it's no worse than any other kingdom I've been. It's not something I'd look at and go, this is far worse than other kingdoms for X, Y, Z. I am thinking of migrating, though. I've got a few offers on the table. No, reinforce, don't attack the rally. I've got a few offers from some guys who I know in the game who have basically some new jumper projects which they've kindly invited me to. So there's every chance I may be leaving this wonderful kingdom at some point, which leaves me to put it out there effectively, because I've always tried to do what people suggest on this channel. Do you think I should stay or should I go? The main issue I have with this kingdom is the lack of gold chests. We've repelled. Fantastic work. Fantastic work, my friends. I look forward to fighting there shortly. The main problem is we don't really have any big spenders. We had two massive whales. The two massive whales migrated. The third massive whale gave his account to someone who isn't a whale on it. So we are starved of gold chests. And whilst that sounds a little, what's the word? I don't know. Uppity. Sounds like I'm expecting other people to spend money for my benefit. The fact that I would get more gold chests in other kingdoms and be able to grow quicker. And this account is, after all about showing how well you can do with free-to-play, getting it at higher level as possible, as quickly as possible. So I am tempted to go chase after that. Also, it's nice to go and play with some guys you met. There's loads of people I've met on stream, on the YouTube, who are great guys who've invited me, so there's every chance I might go and do that. But I really would like to know what people think. Would you rather I stay here in this kingdom and see how KVK goes and see how KVK 2 goes and make a go of it? Or would you rather I kind of jump around and try and find the strongest kingdom that would accept me? And on that matter, if you've got a great-shaped hole in your kingdom, I'd be delighted to talk to you about it. Because I really want to find the right... If I'm going to go, I really want to find the right place. The thing is, I always play games like Football Manager, and I stay at the same club forever. So I'm not really into moving around from kingdom to kingdom. So it's not my usual way of doing it, which is why I'm kind of trying to force myself to do it, to try something a little bit different. But anyway, let me know in the comments if you think I should stay or should I go now. If I go, there could be trouble. I've done that joke before, haven't I? Anyway, so that's where I'm at with the account. Where with the commanders, everything, we are maxing YSG and then reassessing whether we're going full archers or whether we should go the cavalry route. Just to do something different. I've enjoyed being full archers. I would say infantry would have made it a lot easier, but hey-ho, there's 2 weeks left of KVK, right? 13 days. I have hit 101,000 honor points, which means I have, where is it? Unlocked the 10 gold heads, wherever they are. Here we go. So we got 10 gold heads and some other stuff. The only one left to hit for us now is the 130,000 honor points, which we got 2 weeks to do. There's plenty of time. I will make sure I do that for 10 more gold heads and even some advanced AP pots, the 1,000, which is a really good reward. So I will make sure I do that. Aside from that, we're presumably going to finish second here. I presumably will be top 300 here, so I'll get myself 2 gold heads from this. As long as I don't just stop doing it now. We'll get a nice selection of heads and some keys for KVK1 rewards, after which we'll decide what to do with the account in the future, whether we're going to stay and fight for KVK2, or whether we're going to look around and find somewhere which A, would have me and a couple more people, and B, would be sort of place where I could grow, where I could see myself growing into Season of Conquest and going into KVK2. Well, KVK2, 3 and Season of Conquest, because I've contributed all right to this KVK. I'm happy with the power. I'd say I'm 4 out of 10 happy with the kill points. I wish I could have done a bit more, to be honest. I think the Thutmose is a little squishier than I hoped for. I still trade remarkably well all the time, but I'm always using a 250k troop extender, and I'm always single marching. So by the time I've fought 3 marches and done 600k worth of kill points. You have to go back home, come back, do it again, go back. I tried fighting with 2 marches using the infantry, but I don't have the tech for that or the commanders. So it was a bit of I wouldn't say it was a disaster. I traded either even or a little negatively, but it was expensive, both the hospital and the resource bill. So yeah, so my assessment of myself in this KVK is okay. 4 or 5 out of 10. Could have done more, did some stuff. Yeah, that's a fair assessment. Right, I'm going to get these gem miners doing their last stuff. I'm going to go and fight. We'll see if we can repel 60 from our zone. We're on 30 million kill points. We still want to hit 40. Whether or not I can, that's to be seen, but we will certainly do our best in doing so. I'd like to hold my resources, but I like fighting. Fighting's the fun bit of the game. That's why we've got resources. There we go. Look, another 300,000 stone. That's plenty. Look. There we go, another 600,000 stone. We'll send the resources from our farm, which is now almost at 7 million. So we'll get ourselves a nice little hit, go and fight, see how long we can fight for, see if we can do any good whatsoever. Anyway, my friends, that's an update on the defeat, the sort of betrayal, depending on how you look at it, and, you know, my good news of getting to VIP 12 tomorrow. So as of tomorrow, I'll be getting 2 gold heads a day. Got a nice little speed bonus, AP recovery, and troop defense. So it's looking very good on that front. Looking good for the account in total. I just want to decide whether or not I'm staying here or going for KVK2. There are a few kings I'm interested in, like I said, but it's still very much up in the air. Could well stay here. Let me know what you think would be best for the series and what you think would be most interesting. That's ultimately what I want to do, make the most interesting content. So let me know what you think would work best from that point of view. And until then, my friends, thanks very much for watching, and I will toast you with my lovely Glen Morangi and say, fair play to Wolves, fair play to everything. Fair play to you, laddies. I'm sorry for that.